Okay, tonight's voice update and why you should vote no. Part of it is what is happening now and partly what we can expect to see if it gets up. First off, the writing is on the wall when a woke corporate stops actually pushing propaganda on its patrons because of too many complaints. That's what happened at Big W this week. You see, they've been running pro-yes vote messages through their in-store audio system. Now, you can imagine, it's just what you want to hear as you're looking for a new water bottle or a new terry toweling bathrobe. Some pious preaching about why enshrining racism in the Constitution is a good thing. Well, Big W got the message. It's no longer happening. But we are also seeing any number of other not-so-subtle attempts to push this rubbish on us. One of the things I've noticed is the replacement of traditional names for our cities and landmarks is now actually creeping into the screens that we watch and the street signs. We've seen it for years as universities, at university campus buildings and council chambers, they've all had Aboriginal names attached to them. Now, I have to say, I'm yet to meet anyone that uses those names in normal day-to-day conversation, but they're still there. And I do know that most of the time they involve a payment to the local tribal elders for use of that particular word. Now, maybe that doesn't make much difference to you, but to me it's the shape of things to come, and it will get much, much worse if the voice gets up. And that's probably why I think we can expect things like this, which is actually happening in the woke kingdom of Canada. This is a receipt from the Basic Goodness Pizzeria in British Columbia. It was sent to me by a friend. It includes a 1% surcharge for, quote, the land you are on. As you can see by the graphic, this charge is to support the First Nations vision to preserve and revitalise tribal parks and culture. Well, that's a fancy way of describing a race tax. You'll also note the reference to First Nations. You see, that term was invented in Canada, and we've recently imported its use into Australia to describe the nomadic tribes that walked here from Africa tens of thousands of years ago. Now, until recently, everyone in this country, I thought, seemed pretty happy with that long-standing description of nomadic tribes, until someone decided to import a bit of Canadian culture to add to the Polynesian-inspired Welcome to Country and the 1971 instruction by art teacher Jeffrey Barton on how to do a dot painting. No matter what the Yes campaign will tell you, the end goal is not a voice to Parliament or recognition in our Constitution. The ultimate end is to pursue a treaty, and the purpose of that is to demand more money. So if we vote yes at this referendum, how long do you reckon it's going to be before we see a race tax added to our pizza bills, just like it's currently being applied in Canada?